For years, we've heard about the Amazon effect, the wave of disruption across traditional retail as a result of the e-commerce giant. That is, until it tried its hand in groceries.
It's Amazon, right? They know how to ship shelf-stable items. They're really, really good at it. But, when it comes to understanding what shoppers want in a grocery store, it appears they haven't really figured out that formula yet.
Chloe Riley is Supermarket News' executive editor. In this video, we'll take a deeper look at the Amazon effect in groceries, starting with the numbers. In 2021, Amazon Fresh saw lower sales compared to 2018, even as its lease footprint expanded by 17% in that time. And in the UK, Amazon has already paused some of its operations there after lackluster sales in 19 locations. And that pause is now reportedly happening across the board. That's what CEO Andy Jassy told investors in a recent earnings call, as he disclosed that the tech giant needs to figure out a new format when it comes to groceries. So while Amazon may not be a top grocer, it's certainly having an effect on the grocery market. Supermarket News has previously labeled Amazon as a competitive force in the industry. And I think that that's still true, just maybe not in the way initially envisioned. So talk more about the value that Amazon is bringing to the market today.
Absolutely. Well, Amazon is, just a leader in so many ways, and just an absolute powerhouse. Their ability to innovate, their investment in tech, their investment in retail media, they're just kind of setting the stage for, everyone else around them, really. We're also now starting to see, other grocery stores outside of Amazon adopt Amazon tech. So just last month, there's a grocery store called Community Groceries in Kansas City, Missouri, and they just became the first third-party grocer to leverage Amazon's frictionless payment technologies, that kind of suite of technologies. So that means they have both like the just walk out technology, where you swipe your credit card, at the entry gates, and you just kind of walk out with the products you pick up. And they also have Amazon One checkout, which is that palm recognition service that allows shoppers to use their hand for entry identification payment. When I look at this, in my opinion, Amazon's maybe starting to play a smart game, actually, which is instead of Amazon having to invest in the infrastructure for its brick and mortar and kind of go out on the limb with that, it appears they're starting to test out the idea of sort of leaning into existing grocers and maybe sort of being the tech partner instead of having to be the brick and mortar grocer.
Amazon made its debut in groceries in 2007, and today there are nearly 40 Amazon Fresh physical locations, in addition to Whole Foods stores and Amazon Go convenience stores. You would think that in-store traffic is down across the board, but actually 60% of consumers prefer to shop in-store, and many are choosing to do so in convenience stores. So why not Amazon Go? Well, some experts have said Amazon hasn't been able to truly differentiate itself from competitors with its in-store experience. In the meantime, the competition has gotten smarter while doubling down on its existing expertise.
So Walmart is a great example. Last week, Amazon announced that Prime members would now need to spend $150 to get free grocery delivery, for an order via Amazon Fresh, versus, for instance, Walmart Plus members who only need to spend a minimum of $35 on groceries to get that free delivery. So, of course, Walmart wasted no time taking to social media to call out, the discrepancy for shoppers. I think they said something like, that fresh $150 free delivery fee is looking pretty stale right about now. And look, it makes sense that, Walmart would throw that shade, but at the same time, literally no one in grocery has figured out how to make delivery profitable, or pickup for that matter.
So that kind of leads us then to the rest of the market, right? And those non-traditional grocers. How are we seeing the rest of this market change and adapt as a result of Amazon?
Yeah, well, I think that a great example is, the potential Kroger Albertsons merger, is one of the ways that we're seeing the industry react to sort of the massive force of companies like, Walmart and Amazon. If that deal goes through, it would, combine the first and second largest U.S., supermarket operators into this one mammoth grocery, retailer. And as Kroger and Albertsons have argued over and over, that merger would create, in their eyes, a viable competitor for the Walmarts and Amazons. And in fact, if the deal goes through, that new entity would actually become the second largest grocery retailer behind Walmart. So they have a point there.
That proposed merger is now up for debate at the federal level as some lawmakers fear that the pairing could lead to monopoly. It's a grocery war that clearly is just getting started. So follow along with Supermarket News for more coverage like this. Till next time, I'm Diana Blass.